the lost mines of Phandelver. And everyone, why don't you, for the stream, why don't you introduce yourself? Just name and character's name. Or.
Hello, I am Magpie.
Okay.
Any
What kind of class are
elaboration?
you? Yeah, what kind of class are you?
I'm an artificer and I have anxiety.
Well, just class and race.
Yeah, don't talk about real life.
I am a possum. Hello,
Nice.
and I am Magpie. Thank you.
All right.
I'll go next. I'm Dominic. I'm playing Valerian, Starseeker. I am an ASMR druid.
I love ASMR.
I fucking hate you. I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
I am Mike. I'm playing Varus Ganondel. I'm a high elf. I'm also high.
Yeah.
I am a warlock, and my parents are dead.
Oh. All right.
Wah, wah.
As
This
is
is
tradition.
Wawa. Yeah, this is Wawa. His parents dead.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what the answer to that is? Justice.
Yikes. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go. I I am Jen. I am playing Ballista. She is a tiefling barbarian.
Sounds like an STD.
A variant tiefling barbarian.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I'm not a normal tiefling.
So, are you like a shiny Pokemon?
Yes, yes. And then last but not least, our Twitch streamer.
Yeah. I'm Joe. I'm playing a tiefling rogue named Smoke.
Tiefling? Are you sure about that?
Not
thought you
tiefling.
were-
Halfling.
Tiefling.
Halfling.
There you go.
Halfling. I'm a small boy.
A
Smeagol.
small.
boy.
I'm
small.
smaller than the possum in the party.
How?
All right.
Big possum.
All right. So, as a little background, obviously, you guys have heard tidbits here and there, but as a little bit of background for the opening, just to get you into that beginning scene, you guys are familiar with you should be familiar with the area we are working with, which is the Sword Coast of Faerune in the Forgotten Realms. Um, our our campaign starts in the city of Neverwinter, um, which is a pretty major coastal city. It's also known as the City of Skilled Hands, or the Jewel of the North. A thriving metropolis sitting on the northwestern sword coast of Faerune. As for a little bit about what got you to our opening scene. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin. A couple days travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. And as we open, Varus, you are reporting to the Seven Suns Coster Market in the Protector's Enclave of Neverwinter. As you wander through the market, you try to remember the last time you had a decent meal. The aromas of the goods being sold in this somewhat open air market entice you, but you know that you have some business to attend to. As you check your near empty pockets, you realize that there's not much that can be done about your meal. As you're wandering through, you see a half-elf man flagging you down. You remember his face as one of Gundren Rockseeker's attendants, the dwarf who gave you the job. He ushers you to a wagon full of various supplies. And he goes, "Ah, finally, you're the last to arrive. If you're going to make it to Phandelver in time, you'll all need to leave immediately. As he ushers you to the wagon, you see 4 others checking the goods in preparation for leaving, and he screams, "Quickly, get on, go!" So you all kind of get pushed over to the wagon. With that, I need to know who would like to be manning the wagon.
I will, or well, I am not proficient with land vehicles.
One person needs to be driving the wagon. It's not big enough for more than just the driver.
I'll drive.
So
Oh
I
no.
no,
I'll walk alongside the what is it a horse or a
It's a wagon, correct?
yes, it's a wagon. Yeah, and it's like an ox-driven
I'll walk
wagon.
alongside the ox.
I have very
All
small
right.
legs, so I would like to be in the cart.
You are small. I would allow that. You are small enough to be able to fit inside.
Yeah,
I'm just to be
I'd like to
next to
hitch a
the-
Small
ride.
boy.
I
like
want
to
to
hitch a
be on the
ride.
side of the
On that
cart,
side.
scurrying on all fours.
On all fours. Okay.
I
So the
fucking
side of
hate
the
that you're a possum.
Shut up! You're drunk.
and Dominic. Sorry, Valerian. You said beside the ox.
Yes.
Okay. Varys, where would you like to just be hanging out on the side as well, or?
Yeah, just kind of walking along with everybody.
All right. So I'll put you guys on either side. So Valista is driving this cart. She is proficient with land vehicles, so that helps.
He is.
Where am I thing? So, you guys have spent the last few days following the. Oh, I didn't get my music. Hold on. Let me start my
Gotta
listening
get the
part.
ambiance going.
All right. So you guys should be able to listen to that if you'd like.
Join.
Nice.
Ooh.
If that's working for
Ooh.
everyone.
It's not work for me. That's okay.
Make me want to cry a little bit.
Is it making you think of all the NPCs?
That's last
Aw.
campaign. Dragon Fist is in a different realm.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Well, the song is rightfully so because you're traveling down the high road.
Oh, are we listening to Russell Flats? Life is a Highway.
No. So I will show this to you. So I'm just gonna put Varys since he was our opening scene.
Hello.
And so you are traveling down the high road towards Phandelver. You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. As we go on, why don't you guys are obviously traveling all together. Varys, in this travel, you kind of look at your party. You guys haven't had much interaction on the travels so far, but as you look around to the people that were also conscripted by Gundren, you see actually Magpie, I'm going to put you in the cart real quick. So you look in the back of the cart and you see the halfling and the possum folk fiddling with some of the goods in the back, kind of like keeping to themselves, and you kind of wonder which one of them is the pet and which one's the master.
I look
Based on-
over. Smoke looks over at Var. She's like, "Do you want to take a fucking picture?"
What's a picture?
Yo. Yeah, what the fuck's a picture?
How about
and
you
then-
fucking paint me something next time?
Whoa, Smoke, come down. Hey. Let's not fight. I don't know who this man is. He might stab me. Please don't fight him.
Well,
Valerian just keeps looking ahead, but he like shrinks his head down into his shoulders a bit and just does not pay attention.
yeah, actually, I was going to say, as you pan across, you see the, I don't know, where is he? Yeah, you see Valerian. He's a pretty tall pretty tall Asimar, gray skin and white hair usually stand out to most people. So you kind of look on in wonder, and you can see that he seems very reserved. He's been keeping to himself the entire time, the journey so far, but there's an observance. He may be keeping to himself, but he's always looking around. He looks very inquisitive, taking all in the scenery, and always keeping a watchful eye on everything. And then finally, you look over to the driver of the wagon. Um, Another interesting sight, not something we see all the time. Um, Valista, where are you? Valista is a very large woman, and by large I mean tall. And she's also pink with red hair. Let me see here.
Yes,
Yes. She
like
has a
a dark
pink.
red.
Yes, dark red. She's pink complexion, dark red hair, horns that are very prominent, but headed, swing to the back. And as she mans the cart, the oxen have been going pretty well on their own. She's sharpening her great axe in the downtime as the cart meanders along.
Magpie looks at the driver and goes, "Hey, lady, why are you so big?"
Have you never seen a tiefling before?
No, and why are you so pink?
That's just who I am.
Listen, lady, I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Don't don't comment like that, please.
I'm not trying to attack you. I'm only trying to explain.
Smoke, help.
I pay
someone just say
absolutely
smoke?
no mind. I pay no mind.
I'm gonna kind of look around and see if anybody else is noticing how frantic he's acting, and just kind of be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna lean over to Magpie though. I'm like, can you shut the hell up and stop drawing attention to us, please?
This is where I would encourage you guys to get acquainted, if you will. Maybe talk about how you came to be in the service of Mr. Rockseeker.
Hey, lady, why are you doing this for? Hello.
I need the money.
But for what though? You're pretty big. You're like twice me.
She's a little
Does-
more than twice you, Magpie.
Does my size mean I don't need money for whatever reason?
Yeah, I mean, look at the muscles.
Thank you. I'm flattered that you noticed.
No, that's not a good thing.
Not for you, it won't be if you don't shut up.
I'm just asking a question.
And I answered.
Stop
Why
yelling at me.
are you here?
Smoke, explain.
We've been helping the old man out a little bit here and there.
So you guys are together.
Yes,
You can say that.
yes, we are. Stop it. We're friends.
Is he
Which
okay?
one of you's at the top?
What do you mean top? What's the top? Smoke, what's
That
the
answers
top?
my question.
Is he always this frantic?
What do you mean frantic?
He's a possum. What do you expect?
Hey, possum folk.
Biggest
can't-
possum
you
I've
can't-
ever seen.
You can't completely tame wild animals.
Not wild.
What about you? What about you, Asimar? What are you doing here?
Me? Oh, me? Well, I mean, I just trying to earn some coin on my travels. I only took this job because it was kind of on my way to where I'm going.
Where are you headed?
What why do you need to know?
I mean, if we're partying together for the time being, I think it would be in our best interest to, know about each other a little bit more.
Oh, well,
Hi,
feel
I'm
like-
Magpie.
I feel like partying is the wrong term.
Team.
I wasn't talking to you, demon lady.
Smoke, please stop.
I'm gonna turn and give the
I'm just
small
dry
person
eating
a weird
corner.
look.
well, I mean, if you want, I'm heading to the Star Mount. It's kind of south on the Sword Coast.
All right.
But and then I kind of like stand a little taller and I go, should you guys be fiddling with that stuff? isn't Gundren gonna be a little mad?
He's fine. We've worked with him long enough.
Okay.
What is that noise?
I'm gonna turn to look towards I don't know his name yet. And I'm like, are you okay over there? Are you dry heaving?
Yeah, just something's a little weird.
Had a little bit too much to drink there. You drunk?
Yeah, let's just call it that.
Yeah, I can smell it from like 5 feet away.
Are you feeling okay? I can provide a little healing if you're not well.
You want to swap spots?
Swaps. You want to walk next to the ox?
Yeah.
You probably stepped in some ox shit.
Sure. Sure. Why not? And
Thank you, thank you.
I give the ox like a loving pat, and then I just kind of like walk slower until I'm alongside the cart.
I look at Smoke and go, Smoke, I like him. He's nice animals.
All right, let's settle down, Magpie.
Hey, what do you mean settle down? You
Just
settle down. You
relax.
get into fights over everyone.
You
Stop.
get so worked up, and then you pass out.
I swear to God.
Valerian kind of takes a couple steps to the side, away from the cart.
Wait, now come back.
All right. Well, after all that, so you've been on the Tribord Trail for about half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. What would you like to do?
I'm going to stop the cart.
Okay.
And I'm going to get out of the cart, and I'm gonna be like, we should probably check this, or I'm gonna go check this out, and I'm just gonna kind of walk up a few feet just to get a little bit of a closer look, but not gonna get too close yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Hold
go,
on.
scary lady.
I'd like to stay with the cart, but I'd like to kind of check the wood line for any signs of like movement.
Okay. So you can give me a perception check.
Okay.
This looks eerily familiar.
Hold on. Let me.
That's my knowledge.
guys-
Shut up.
Okay, that's an 18.
All right. Hold on one second. I just have to bring you guys on here. Tokens, and then
Move.
you guys shouldn't have access yet. I don't think. Hold on. Let me.
Oh no, I was trying to move the map itself, not my token.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you guys actually should already have access. Anyone
Yep.
who is already on, I might have to add.
I cannot
Yeah.
move my character.
I
Yeah,
can't either.
yeah, no, I might have added like Dominic was already on when I set this up, so I was able to attach his name to it. But I'll get you guys. So Varus, Valista, you guys should be able to move your characters now. Magpie and
Am I not in the cart?
Oh, actually, I should be back here because I
Okay.
swapped with Varus.
There we go.
yeah. Hold on. And
Magpie looks at Jen and goes, "You go, Glen Coco."
okay, so
It's Ballista.
so as Valista was walking up and Valerian was checking, what were you guys doing?
I'm still looking through the goods in the back of the cart.
Okay.
I turned
Is there
everyone-
anything of like anything valuable back there?
Oh, yeah, I can. So in the cart, the wagon is packed full of an assortment of mining supplies and food. There's a dozen sacks of flour, several casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of strong ale, shovels, picks, and crowbars, 5 lanterns with a small barrel of oil. That's everything that's in the cart.
I'm gonna hop out of the cart
Okay. So
right here on the side.
just on the side.
Yep.
Okay. And then so Valista was approaching, Valerian is observing, Smoke is just hanging out, Magpie and Varus.
What the X?
Don't put the X on you. Save that for when you're dead,
I
if you
turn
die.
to everyone and go, "Yo, I know we all just met. Does anybody have any rations? I'm fucking starving."
What did you not prepare for this?
Listen, I'm hungry.
And I'm Magpie. What's your point?
I'll give you my
I have-
last silver coin.
I'll
right.
I'll
So-
offer
I
a
was gonna
ration.
say,
Yeah. So also Valerian, in your careful observation as you're handing out this ration, you don't really hear anything. There is a little bit of a breeze causing rustling in the tree line to the north and south. It does it almost appears that there is movement, but you're not sure if it's just the wind or not. But the rustling is pretty much throughout the whole forest. There's a little bit more towards the end of the trail, but again, you're not really sure whether it's just the wind, the breeze, or not.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna kind of move forward and just kind of stay next to the oxes.
Okay.
Oh,
Ballista, are you continuing
Then-
forward or?
yeah, a little bit. And as I'm walking up, I'm gonna say, does anybody? I want to know if anybody can hear or see anything. So I'm just gonna kind of go, hey, can you guys hear anything? Do you know?
can
Because I have to move these horses out of the way anyway.
Can
do a
I?
perception check?
Yeah, I was like, can I distinguish where they were shot from? Like, does it look like they were shot from like above on the cliffs or?
No,
From
I
down
mean,
low?
the arrows are kind of like all different areas, and the horses have fallen, so it would make it more difficult to determine. But they're not. It's not like one side of them. Although you are pretty far away, so from where you are, you can't really tell if there's like one distinct area that they were attacked from.
I'll respond to Ballista and go. So far, just the wind. Whatever they were after, they must have gotten what they were after if they left the horses.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and just kind of cautiously, move forward a little bit more. Do I notice anything? Like, can I make a perception check for? If I notice anything different, or it's like not really gonna be anything.
Yeah, no, I mean you've kind of pointed it out. I mean you can when you get to inspect, if you want to like take a look around the area, that's fine.
Alright, so then I'm just gonna walk up cautiously, but I'm gonna walk up, because I need them out of the way anyway.
All right, and then everyone else is just kind of hanging back.
Well, I'm gonna hand a ration to Varys, and I'm gonna go. Can you watch after these two? I don't like her being alone up there.
Yeah, I toss him a silver coin.
Oh, thank you.
You have money about food?
Oh, and I take a piece of the corner of the ration and I sprinkle it on my shoulder.
Do I see that happen?
Sure. Were you trying to hide it, Varys?
No,
Yeah. So yeah, you see
I'm
it.
gonna look at Varys and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Smoke. He's a weird one.
what was what?
I understand he's a weird one, but why are you sprinkling food on your shoulder? Are you waiting for some birds?
Yeah.
So
Ah.
when you get the so Valista, when you get up to the horses, what would you like to do?
I would like to inspect them first before I try to move them out of the way.
All right. So as you get closer to the horses, you upon closer investigation, you actually identify the horses as belonging to Gundren Rockseeker and his escort Sildar Hallwinter. The horses appear to have been dead about a day. It's clear that the arrows are the cause of death. When you look at the horses' saddles and everything, the saddlebags have been looted, and nearby lies an empty leather map case.
Alright, so I would like to pick up the map case.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like pick it up and look at it and kind of just.
So as you and then Valerian, are you getting any closer, or were you staying midway between?
I'll come up kind of like behind her and just kind of look around her shoulder and go, what did you find?
These look like they're Gundren's horses.
That's not good. That's not good.
Doesn't look good. And I'm gonna also yell back to everybody else and say, guys, I think these are Gundren's horses.
That doesn't look good.
Magpie's gonna jump out. Oh no.
So at that point, since you guys are obviously a little well, so Valerian and Valista, as you guys are a little bit more on edge and alert based on the sorry, hold on, need my here. As you guys are a little more on alert from seeing this scene and knowing that these are the people these are the steeds of the people you're supposed to be meeting, you look around again, and Valerian, you notice that rustling is a little more pronounced as you got closer, and something does peer through the trees, and you immediately recognize that they're more than just trees, as 4 goblins jump out of the trees in shouting a war cry, and we will roll initiative.
Oh, baby, already.
And Magpie will scream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Initiative!
You got to be kidding me. I finally get a plus to my initiative and I roll a 3.
Woo, 5, let's go!
21.
That'll be an 18 for my girl.
20. Let's go.
All right, hold on.
I'm gonna put it in the blue circle, like we discussed, so you can see it.
Oh yeah, the initiative. Yeah, that'll be good.
That way, everyone can kind of shout and then, but you can still see what.
yeah. All right. Oh, a big old 6. Okay. So who was first?
That's Magpie with 21.
Magpie.
He rolled a natural 20 on initiative.
Because I'm Magpie.
Just
Now
to
he's gonna
yell
roll
at
one.
fake
That's
death.
3 crits.
What? Who is in? Oh, hold on a second. Who's next?
Ballista had an 18.
Ballista. 18. Let me check something here.
Ballista.
I still can't get over that Magpie was a crackhead compared to everyone else.
Dominic. Does it not? Oh, do I just do Dex modifier for initiative from a monster sheet, like a data sheet?
Yeah, you just add their
Okay.
dex mod.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So Ballista had an 18. Who's next?
I think it's me with an 11.
11. Okay. So let me see here.
Man, I was so excited about my initiative, and I got
11. Who's
Wait, what's
next?
your
that
modifier?
would be me with an 8. I have a +5. I rolled a 3.
Oh wait, and then Valerian with a 6.
Yep.
All right. So Valerian and Valista, since you guys were actively checking and kind of were alerted from that, you are not surprised, but everyone else is surprised because you guys are meandering with supplies back there and bullshitting. So so in this round, Valista, you will be first. So yeah, the 2 goblins flank you on either side. It is, yeah. So they come out with a little war cry as if they are going to run at you. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Okay,
I
so
would like to
we're gonna.
rage.
Yep. We're gonna start off strong. We're just gonna go all out because I'm ready to go. So I am going to rage.
Okay.
Immediately, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, big lady's scary. She's scary.
All right. So we're raging. That's what's that, a bonus action?
That is a bonus action.
Okay.
Do you look any different when you rage, or?
Oh, yeah.
Do you turn green?
I do not turn green, but I think what's gonna happen is my wings are gonna I'm not gonna fly, but like my wings like stretch out a little bit.
Okay.
And my eyes like get this deep black.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So yeah, so your eyes go black and your wings get up in like an attack stance, if you will.
Yeah, yes.
And then what would you like to do?
I'm going to are they up on they're up on a ledge, aren't they? Can I get just
No, it's not like
Oh, it's not really like a ledge, it's like a
it's
step.
like yeah, exactly. You can. It's not difficult terrain or
A
anything. You can
small
get
hill.
yeah.
Cool. So I'm just going to
Am I going to need to push talk?
boom.
All right.
Well,
All right.
I wasn't talking because I needed to do that.
No, Michael says something.
All right. So that's what 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's 20 feet of movement.
All right.
And I'm going to just swing at the first guy with my great axe.
Okay. What did you roll?
I only rolled a 9.
All right. So you get into your rage, you run forward, and since you were somewhat taken by surprise, while you were not surprised, it is obviously you just see them pop out of the trees. You rush forward, but as you like climb up the little escarpment, if you will, the increase, you stumble your footing just ever so slightly, and the axe just skids past the goblin as he like sidesteps out of the way.
So embarrassing.
But after you miss, you just then regain your stance and look so pissed off that you missed.
And I am mad, so.
First attack of the campaign is a swing and a miss.
All right.
We love to see
So
it.
next, the goblins are going to go. So the goblin that is right up next to you takes the opportunity to hit you back with his scimitar. And
Oh, they ain't fooling around.
does an 18 hit?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
A wonderful opportunity to start a real cool, raging fucking demon woman. I fucking missed my first goblin, and he hits me back.
All right.
I can't.
You're gonna take 7 slashing damage.
Oh my god!
As with your fumble, it's almost like you recklessly ran up. You swung and a miss, and he just cuts your back as he sidesteps you.
That would almost one-shot me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
would one shot me.
Who was joking with me today about how we are gonna die on the first try?
It wasn't
Alright.
me, but I maybe.
All right, so that was the goblin right next to you. Valerian, this goblin is going to run up to you, and he is also going to attack with a scimitar.
oh god, no.
Does a natural 1. He, quite the opposite of Valista, as he runs down the escarpment, he fumbles and falls prone in front of you.
It's almost comedic.
Yeah.
Mac Pilot's like smoking goes, what's going on over there?
We need to
let me
play.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change the music. You guys.
Well, I don't hear the music.
We're listening
so
to some
I-
tavern music right now.
Yeah.
I want to.
All right. Hold on. All right. So, let me change something here on this. Leedle. All right. Seeing his goblin fellow fall flat on his face, the other goblin that was next to him tries to help him out by taking you down a little more, Valerian. So he is going to fire a short bow at you. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so as he knocks back the arrow to fire at you, watching his friend fall, although he's trying to protect him, he lets out a huge laugh as he sees his comrade fall like an idiot, and that shakes him just enough for the arrow to fly past your head. The final goblin is going to back up ever so slightly into the. Oh, yeah, actually, I'll open up because I took him. You guys can't see him now, right?
Just
Like I moved him up.
I
Yeah,
just see,
just
like, the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah. I'll re-reveal that just so you can see like that area. So he steps back ever so slightly, and he is going to fire an arrow at you, Vallista.
Yay.
And oh my god. So he knocks back the arrow and natural one. He just lets it loose and it just goes wildly out of the way. It's
Thank
almost
God.
as if like he was backstepping while aiming and he like broke a tree branch as he let loose and the arrow flies off. With that, we will go to Valerian.
Is the goblin next to me actually prone, or is that
Yes,
just flavor?
yes. Yeah, no,
Okay.
yes, he's prone.
All right. Valerian will. So Valerian carries like a large walking stick,
Mhm.
which doubles as his quarterstaff. So he's gonna kind of raise it up to the sky, and cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
And it starts to
What the fuck is
Starts-
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. It starts to kind of glow with like a white light. And I'm going to swing at the goblin at my feet.
Okay. So you get advantage on the attack.
Okay. How do I do advantage on D&D
Right
Beyond?
click, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get
If
the
you-
ability
yeah.
to do advantage,
Oh,
disadvantage.
I think the right click on my mouse is going. Okay.
Oh, but yeah, that's weird. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. So
Alright,
yeah, just right click the +6, click advantage, and then sorry, I rolled
Oh.
for you real quick.
Oh, it's
But I mean, I didn't roll with advantage, but that was my roll anyway. So
It's almost the same.
22
Nice.
to hit.
yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, and then we roll the shillelagh damage.
Shillelagh.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
Cool, 5.
Woo!
Shit.
5 damage.
Yep, 5 damage.
Okay. All right. So let me see here.
Shillelagh sounds like a name that Darcia would name her kid.
All right. So let me put. Oh, my thing's going so slow.
Kevin says, "Big bad chick, not so big and bad."
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
I thought we were
So-
friends, Kevin.
so you raise your shillelagh and you bring it down with as much might as you can muster at that point, and you just smack him right in the head. He yelps out in pain and just like puts one hand on his head as he's on the ground. He's almost in like a fetal position, trying to just, like get away from your blows.
And I'll kind of like circle around a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll just turn to the rest of the group by the wagon and just go, help!
Hello.
All right.
And then that'll be it for me.
All right. So now we're back at the top of the initiative with Magpie.
So first of all, Magpie sees a big woman, and he goes, "Oh, she's an angel." But then he sees her eyes wide. Goes, "Oh, she's a demon." And then Magpie is going to not walk but scurry
Okay.
to.
If you
here,
use the ruler, it'll show you how far you can go.
right,
Just so you know.
Now, what's your movement speed?
30.
30. All right. So you just went 15. You went 20 feet.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm going to use my crossbow
Okay.
and- on the goblin next to the white hair man.
Valerian. Okay. So you'll be at disadvantage because you're firing a ranged weapon at a prone target.
Okay. Actions. And it's hit or a miss.
All right. So you knock you pull back the crossbow bolt and let it loose, but since he's so low and potentially partially obscured by Valerian, you skirt by. You couldn't get your aim true enough with him on the ground.
And then Magpie's gonna hit his crossbow and go, damn it, I need to fix this thing. And that's it.
Ballista, time to redeem yourself.
Oh my gosh, fingers crossed. I am just gonna get. I'm just angry, so I'm gonna attempt to hit the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Can I be annoying for a moment?
Okay. Yes.
Ballista, when you rage, do you take half damage?
Oh.
Or is that a later level?
It's possible you do at least have some type of damage
You
reduction.
gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attacks. Melee damage with strength weapons. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
So you take half damage. Okay.
Okay,
So you're going to take 3 instead of 7.
Okay, fixed.
And then
that's why we rage.
Yes, yeah. And then what was your roll to hit?
I rolled a 15.
You hit him. Oh dear God. You're going to do extra damage from raging, aren't you, too? Or is that later?
That's a 14.
14 to hit?
No, that's a 14 damage.
14 down. Okay, yeah, what do you want to do to him? He's
Well,
gone.
It's my great axe, and I'm angry, so I'm going to swing at his neck, and I'm going to chop his head off.
Okay, so after
I don't think it adds the rage damage in automatically too. So
that might not, because it's not not applied
like
to the roll thing.
from
Yeah.
before.
All right.
I didn't even do. Oh no, wait! I get advantage on melee.
No, yeah, it's strength checks.
Yeah.
Strength checks. Yeah. So, all right. So let's replay this scene. As you originally missed the first shot, and as he sidestepped you, he swiped at your back and slashed you. And as you recovered, you just turned around with your black eyes, stared him down, and just like huffed. And as you're turning around after being slashed in the back, your black eyes just meet his, and you just have this evil smirk on your face, and you sideswipe your great axe with 2 hands, and you just cleave his head off clean, and he drops to the ground. A comical spray of blood and ichor coming from his neck.
Why is it comical?
Well, it's like Kill Bill style against the Crazy 88, like that kind of arterial spray. All right. What else would you like to do?
I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I think maybe I will lock eyes with the one that walked away.
Okay.
But because I can't do anything else action-wise, I'm just gonna stay put.
Yeah, all you have is left is movement if you wanted to.
Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait to move.
All right. So it's the goblin's turn. Valerian, the goblin that you just beat down with your shillelagh, hops up, and he is going to retaliate with taking a swipe against you after he regains his composure. And does a 15 hit?
It does.
All right. So you are going to take 7 slashing damage.
Oh!
Sounds like a murloc.
As he
It does.
Throwing up.
like so as he stands up, he kind of uses like a vertical thrust, and just like slices up your chest a little bit, as because you were sideswiping and turning to alert your comrades. And then he just stands his ground menacingly.
Just standing there, menacing.
The goblin across from him is just watched his compatriot get decapitated, so he's actually going to take a shot. This is the goblin to the south. He's going to take a shot at Ballista. And
Damn.
he also gets a natural 1. So in the horror of a scene that he just saw, he cannot concentrate well enough to connect his arrow with you. And he then steps back in fear, gaining as much distance from you as he can. The goblin that you just stared down meets your eyes, and while there seems to be some trepidation in it, he does stand tall and fires an arrow at you. And that's a 20. Will that
Oh,
hit?
okay.
Yeah, just a 20. And it's going to do min damage. So do you have resistance to piercing while raging?
Yes.
All right, so it's going to do 1 damage. Yeah.
Owie.
Owie. And he is going to move down to try and meet his friend. So all right. Next we have Varus.
Hello. I'm gonna move up to Possum Man.
All right.
And then I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Which one? All right. So it's not at disadvantage because he's back up. So roll to hit.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
What's your damage?
8.
Okay. What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
Are you familiar with Piccolo's special beam cannon?
Yes.
Okay, no, but yes. Like doesn't he like 2 fingers on the forehead and then he just
Yes.
like points and it's just like a thin
Yes.
white beam, maybe?
It's
Yeah,
got a
with
spiral that
spirals.
goes around it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, so that's your Eldritch Blast. So I'm going to well, I'm making this. Your ring is your focus.
Yeah.
So do you do the forehead thing? Like, do you actually put your hands up, or do you just
Yeah.
reach
No,
out?
I
Okay.
100% do the whole thing.
Okay, all right. So you put your which hand do you have the ring on?
My right hand.
Right hand. All right. So you put you put your right hand up to your forehead as you channel the energy into your ring, and then you just point forward, and the
Yes.
beam just strikes through and obliterates the goblin, and it just like rips the force. Is it force damage?
I think so.
It should be in the description.
Wow.
It might be in the roll that you did. Let me see.
Force
Yes,
damage.
force damage.
Yeah, force
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. So like as it connects, it just like rips flesh from him, and he just like goes down like basically like somewhat shredded, not in pieces, but like it looks like you just like ripped off like surface layers of skin, and he goes down.
Good old demon magic.
All right, and then after that, Smoke, it will be your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna use all my movement to get to there, and then I'm going to take out my short bow,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hit the guy that's in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
That will be max damage for 11.
Oh my god. Okay. How do you
Nice.
want to kill it?
As I'm running up, I'm like, do I have to do everything myself? Pull back the bow, fire it right between the eyes.
All right. So, as he was running down to meet with the other goblin that was shooting his bow, he kind of turns over to assess the scenario about him, and literally as he turns his head, you just make a connection right in between the eyes, and he goes down.
That's all I can do.
All right, and then Valerian, what would you like to do?
I look at the 3 goblin bodies that just absolutely got decimated, and I cry out, "By saloon!" And I start like running back towards the wagon. 10, 20. Like I run back to the other guys. I place a hand on my chest and I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Magpie goes, did he curse?
I'm back to full.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. Is that all for now?
I will, as for my
And
bonus
yeah.
action, I'll grab a couple stones out of a pouch at my belt,
Okay.
and I'll cast Magic Stone, and they'll start kind of glowing with like starlight.
Okay. All right.
He's a crystal
So
bitch. I knew it.
now back to the top of the initiative with Magpie.
Magpie, he's gonna go next to Smoke and go, oops, fuck. Wait,
You gotta click on the cursor.
yeah, I remember, where is that? And goes, hi, friend. And he's going to aim at the. Can I even reach that, actually?
I'm pretty sure you have at least 120 feet, but I don't know what's the short range. Is it 80?
80 is the
Or-
short. If it's
for
a
a
short
crossbow?
crossbow, I don't know.
Yeah. I could look. Yeah, it should be on the profile.
Dan's not hitting push attack at
actions.
80.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 80, 320. So yeah, you're within short range, so you can fire normally.
This sounds like some Harry Potter music.
Oh, did it not? Oh
Does
shit,
a
it changed. didn't
19
it?
hit for a damage of. That's not correct. 21.
Wait,
You rolled
what?
2 to hits. You rolled 2 to hits.
Yeah, just roll a to hit. Right, like roll a damage.
Just 1 damage.
Because both of those are hits anyway, so just roll damage.
I did roll damage. That was. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you keep rolling to hit.
Well, all 3 of them hit.
Does a
Seven.
7 hit?
7 damage. That is just enough. How would you like to kill it?
I'm gonna shoot him right in the dick.
Okay, so he's trying to hide in the trees to gain a good position, and in the thicket of the trees, your bolt just shines through, pierces him in the groin, and he just goes down like screaming.
And
And
now
he bleeds
Magpie is now looking at Smoke and start. He's gonna run around Smoke in a circle and go, "Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?"
All right, so who you
Oh,
gonna
I
drop
forgot.
out?
Actually,
I wish-
actually the cutest thing.
I wish I hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we drop out. We can drop out of initiative.
Smoke is immediately going over to the goblin bodies and looting them.
Do I
Okay.
pause the battle music?
Yeah, I can stop the battle music and I can put back on the high road for now.
Magpie lays on the floor on all fours.
That's weird that it changed. Maybe not. Okay. So
I'm gonna go
Let me
back to the
see.
cart.
I'm going to like start brushing myself off
okay.
because I was a clumsy bitch, and then I'm going to, I guess, move those horses out of the way now. And
All right.
Yes.
So yeah,
I'm-
actually, so
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
go check on the oxen.
Do I
The
find
oxen, okay.
anything on the goblins?
So no, no. There's nothing really to pilfer from the goblins. Their weapons are pretty crude, so there's not really anything worthwhile to take. And then let me see here. Yeah. So yeah, are you you're just checking the bodies?
Yeah, all of the bodies.
Okay.
Can Magpie
Yes.
scream? Magpie's like, "Smoke! Do they have shoes?
I'm
Don't
I'm
even start.
ignoring him.
I need the
All right.
shoes.
I'm ignoring him.
I need to make stuff."
I hate you.
Hello?
But yeah. So there's nothing really on the bodies.
Do they have like any arrows or anything?
I mean, yeah, you could take some of their arrows if you wanted.
Yeah, can I
they-
take a couple arrows?
Yeah, amongst them, maybe there's 5.
I'll take 5 arrows.
All right.
Magpie goes up to. I've done it again.
I can't believe you've done this.
Goes up to the big woman and goes, "Hey, I saw you fight the goblins.
Yeah, and I saw you miss.
Yeah, you suck." Why so bad?
I'm going to roll my eyes because I know I cut his head off, so I know I'm not a complete fuck up.
You're so big, but so
And
bad.
I'm going to lean down to him and I'm gonna say, "Nice shot killing that last goblin," and then I'm just gonna get up and walk away.
Your breath smells.
I'm gonna lean over to Magpie and be like, I think she was being sarcastic.
What's sarcasm? And then Magpie goes, "What's sarcasm?"
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm hopping back in the cart.
Hold on.
Did
I'm going to actually. I want to go up to Valerian and ask him if he's okay because I definitely saw him get hurt.
and Ballista, did you say you did anything before coming back? Were you?
I
know-
moved the horses out of the way.
Oh, you moved the horses. All right. So, just so you know, as you were moving the horses, you can tell after the scuffle with the goblins and moving these horses, they've clearly been using this area to stage ambushes, just based on where they were hiding in the trees and the dead downed horses. So, and with that, you notice that there's actually a trail past the. Let me see. You get the reveal. Yeah. So, you notice the dragon, the goblins to the north.
Dragon.
Behind where, yeah, I know. Yeah, the goblins to the north, behind where they were hiding, there is a trail just past the immediate thicket. You can actually kind of see all this stuff now.
Hey.
This thing, what, right here?
Yeah.
Can we just pretend I didn't go back to the cart?
Yeah,
That
no,
I was
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
standing there while I'm coming back, and
Yeah.
I kind of take a peek over, and I want to yell, say, "Hey guys, trail over here. That's probably where the goblins came from."
That's where you got smacked.
I'm going to
Well,
take a deep breath.
Forget about the goblins. What about Gundren Rockseeker? What happened to him?
Yeah, we have a mission to complete here. We got to make sure.
We got to make sure he's alive so he can pay us.
Yeah.
Well, exactly, and these are his horses. So who's to say that the goblins didn't take him and take him up this way?
I'd like to. I want to make sure that the oxen are calm, and then I want to kind of see if I can discern any, maybe if like any bodies were dragged towards
like,
the trail or
strangled.
anything. Like any.
Oh yeah,
any-
is that something
Give
that
me a survival check.
Oh. 25.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
So, you can clearly recognize that at least about a dozen goblins have come and gone along this trail, and there are signs that 2 human-sized bodies have been hauled away from the ambush site.
Guys, this isn't looking good. It looks like they were dragged away from the trail.
I can smell them out.
Well, I guess if we want to get paid, we need to, rescue the guy who's paying us.
Smoke
But,
just
like,
heavy
can
size.
we
Right? This is
actually
really
smell them out?
cumbersome.
They could be anywhere. How long have the horses been dead?
About a day or so.
They've already got a day's lead on us. We're supposed to bring these supplies to Phandelver.
Can we eat this? Can we eat them? Food?
Can we just deliver it to Phandelver?
Hello? Who are you?
If we deliver it to Phandelver and
But
he's
nobody's gonna
dead,
pay
we
us.
don't get paid. I'm only doing this to get paid. I don't care about Phandelver.
Same.
I'm here for friendship.
We
So,
can't just leave the oxen here. Can
Yeah.
we?
Can't you use one of your magical nature spells to protect them or something?
Yeah.
You sure do complain a lot.
Just
Yeah,
cover
you
'em
do.
with some trees.
You have such a large attitude for such a small man.
As of note,
Yeah, and you're
Valerian,
ugly.
Yeah,
Oh,
ugly.
as a note,
Mm.
Valerian, it does appear at least that the wagon and oxen can be steered like off of the road and tied off. There's plenty of like trees and things like that you could tie the oxen off. The trail itself cannot support the wagon and oxen. It's too small, but they can be at least taken off the road.
See,
Look, there's a
Valyrian,
small spot in the woods over here.
the
We can
magic
tie him up.
man, the magic man in the sky said so.
So any roaming bandits can come and take the supplies, and then we don't get paid either way.
Then
It's hidden.
do you want to stay and keep watch?
Not particularly.
Well,
Matt
that's the
has
only other
an
option
idea.
you have.
I run my hand along the spot where the gash was on my body.
Magpie has an idea. Hello.
Yes.
You
Yes.
have to raise your hand, Magpie. Remember.
Okay. Hi. I'm Magpie. I think we should take the supplies with us because even if he is dead, at least we have supplies to sell.
There's
Do
no
you know
room
how
on the
much
trail.
supplies there are in that thing? We can't
That's a lot
carry
of
that.
We can
Carry.
tie it off, hide it in the woods, tie it up right outside the trail. We go up there. We hopefully find Gundren, and then we get paid.
Can I like attempt to camouflage the cart with like branches and leaves and shit?
Aren't you
Yeah,
drunk?
sure, if you'd like.
Aren't you drunk?
Is that like a survival check?
Yeah, I'd say a survival check.
Natural one.
So
That's a
so
4.
so while these guys are all pondering what to do, you haven't even taken the cart off of the road, but you're just like breaking little twigs and kind of like gently placing them on the cart, and then you step back and you kind of put your hand on your chin, and like Valerian, you notice this with your passive perception. It just looks like Varys is so sure of himself, like, yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work.
Magpie looks at Valerius and goes, "Oh, he's stupid."
Yeah, let's not leave
With
the
his-
thinking to Crumboy, please.
Yeah, I think he has an 8 intelligence.
Yeah.
I want to unhook the oxen from the wagon.
Okay.
And like kind of loosely tie them to a tree so that if they were to get like spooked, they could like break the lead and kind of
Okay.
walk.
Yeah, and it was of note, like you guys wrote it, but it does explain that like when you guys are kind of riding the cart, as soon as you put the reins down, the oxen stop. So they're clearly highly trained and domesticated, so they're not going to just like wander for nothing. So
Um,
yeah, if you loosely do it, they still like stay there.
and then I guess I'll just kind of help trying to like I'll turn to Ballista and go, could you help pull this off the side, and I'll help Varys cover it up.
I'm going to say yes, but I'm gonna roll my eyes a little bit and go, we should have had the ox pull it off of the road.
Well, they've
And
done
then I'm gonna
enough
help.
already.
I'm gonna roll my eyes a little bit, but I'm going to pull it off the side of the road.
So then I'll let one of the two of you roll a survival check with advantage, since you're helping.
Would you like me to do that, Varys?
Yeah.
I get a +6 to survival.
Oh yeah, I'd say that.
I
Wow.
have a +3.
Okay. So let's hope for something good. 24.
Yeah. So obviously, you being having the background you do, you're well aware of what types of shrubbery or other foliage would most fit where you're hiding the cart, and how to actually acquire it properly rather than just like snapping random twigs. So like you're cutting down some, you pushed the cart into a much more clear area that's kind of hidden off of the trail, off of the road. So your cart is, for all your knowledge, concealed.
Magpie's gonna take one of the sticks from the cart and he starts chewing on it.
I'm gonna snatch the stick out of his mouth. I'm like, how many times have I told you we don't eat twigs?
It helps my anxiety. Stop.
All right. So now what are you guys doing?
Guess we're heading down that trail.
Walking up
Yeah.
the trail.
All right, we're
Make my
heading
way
down the trail.
downtown.
Walking fast. So what's the party order? What's the
Smoke will be towards the back.
I'll lead.
You'll lead, okay. And who?
I'll-
I'm just gonna. Yeah. Let me put. So
I'll walk behind her so that I can kind of keep an eye out for danger. So I'll just keep like peering around her.
okay. Smoke is in the back. Where's Varys's token? Oh, there. I was like, what the hell? What was he like under one of the others?
Oh no, I was in the middle of moving it.
So
Okay.
as we're walking, I'm gonna like go up to Varys and be like, "So what's your issue?
What do you mean?
The whole crumb thing. What the hell was that?"
I was feeding my bird.
Magpie whispers in the smoke sphere. Smoke, he's stupid. Stop.
You were begging for food and then you feed your shoulder? That doesn't make any sense.
I was feeding my bird.
Smoke, why are you picking fights?
I'm not picking fights. I'm just confused why he's so stupid.
You don't make fun of the stupid.
I'm not making fun of him.
I am so, sir. I'm so sorry. Your bird is very lovely.
Yo, Kurt,
Yeah.
I'm feeling my mom coming on.
Oh
What the fuck does that mean?
yeah.
What does that mean?
That was a weird-
actually,
that was a weird statement.
actually, with this, you feel the pain in your you feel pain in your hands and fingers, and as you look down, you see the dark line, the black lines, like stretch just slightly, ever so slightly, and you have that pull in your head. You just have that conflicted pull, as you look at Smoke, but it brushes you can it brushes off quickly.
Magpie looks at Smoke and goes, "This is why you don't mess with stupid. Look what happened."
Was he like zoned out staring at me?
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, kind of in that moment, like it's almost like, yeah, he kind of like was looking through you for a second, but he was also like his eyes peered down at his hand.
Can I make a
Varys,
perception check? To
well,
look
yeah,
at
no, I was
his
gonna say,
hands?
when you get this sensation, do you tend to try to hide this, or do you just kind of like let it happen?
It's like fucking Tourette's.
so
It
it just
happens.
happened.
It just
Yeah.
happened.
All right, so he's looking down at his hand very obviously, like, and you can roll a perception check for me, Smoke.
17.
Okay, so obviously you notice he's looking down at his hand, and you can't really you can't see like why he's looking at there, but you see there's a ring on his finger, and there are these just you have gray skin, right, Varys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on his gray skin, emanating from the finger and the ring, there are just these like spidery black lines coming out. That's obviously not like a tattoo or something on his skin. Like his other hand is not discolored in this way. Yeah, it's not a bruise. It's very distinctly like almost like it's colored. Like it almost looks like it could be a tattoo, but it doesn't look obvious. Like there was no intent in it, so it doesn't. You don't think it's a tattoo, but he's just looking down at it. You don't notice anything about what he's looking at, but you just see that his hand is clearly like discolored with like these spidery black lines.
Does
I'm
Magpie see it?
I'm keeping that information to myself.
Does Magpie see it?
And then like obviously after he looks down, he just like looks up at you, but it's almost as if he's looking through you.
I'm gonna be like snapping my fingers, like, "Yo, hello, I was talking to you."
Don't snap. That's not nice.
Kurt, let me make the roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, no, not right now. I don't want it to be so no, not yet.
Okay.
Magpie looks at
Um,
Varys and goes, "Are you okay?
Um,
You good?"
So, okay. So we have our marching order, and you're going to continue on the trail. Let me see here. So as you're the trail just heads off north, like northwest, several miles. It appears. It is kind of. It's more of like a it's a walking trail, so there's still underbrush and it's not clearly defined, but there is like a path for you to go down. Um, are you just gonna head down the pathway? Ballista as
Yes.
the leader. All right.
Callista.
Ballista.
So about 10 minutes after heading down the trail, this is going to be a teaching moment for you because you didn't say anything. What's your passive perception?
11.
11. Okay. So at about 10 minutes after heading down the trail, since you were kind of meandering and not really looking for anything, you trigger a snare trap, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Smokey's just gonna start laughing.
That would be a 20.
Okay, it's all right. Actually, a 23. Okay, so as you're walking down, you you just take a step, and within a split second, this snare just grabs at your foot. Your eyes go wide, but you notice what's going on. So as it tugs, as the mechanism springs and it tugs at you, you're able to like nimbly lift your foot back out of the way before it snags you. But so the snare gets suspended in the tree, but you are not harmed in any way. You needed one higher passive perception to notice it before stepping on it.
Shit.
But yeah.
Melissa, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't notice that snare.
Smoke's just laughing. It's like, huh, those little bastards almost got you.
Magpie hits Smoke. Stop!
All right. How would you like to proceed from here?
Carefully.
Okay, so yeah, now that you've realized that this pathway might be booby trapped, you proceed a little more cautiously. So give me a perception check.
A 4.
A 4. Okay, so with the snare trap being made, you're walking cautiously down this path, and you're looking for more snares, anything vines that looks like an obvious loop, or like dangling from anything that might be like dangling from the trees, given the fact that you just dodged one. Another 10 minutes down the trail, as you're looking for these snares, you step on
God damn it.
you're looking for specific snares, not realizing that there's a 6-foot wide pit trap that you
Oh.
step into. It was
Come
clear.
on.
It was clearly covered with brush and leaves, so it wasn't as obvious as that.
Are
So-
we in Vietnam? What the hell is going
Yeah.
on?
So give me another dexterity saving throw.
Valerian keeps looking over his shoulder at Magpie
16.
and Smoke.
Okay. So luckily, again, even though you aren't noticing these traps, you're sure-footed, and as the the ground collapses underneath of you, you manage to, like, as your body lowers, you gain hold of the edge. This was a 6-foot wide, 10-foot deep pit trap with
Good lord.
yeah, with No spikes or anything. It was just literally a fall. But so you managed to grab hold of the edge before falling down. The walls are
I
not
instantly
steep.
try and help her out.
Okay. Yeah, there's no check required to get out, so you easily you easily pull her out.
As
Isn't she like super tall?
as
She's 6 feet.
we're about like I'm 6'1", she's like 6 foot, so we're like almost the same height.
Mhm.
But like as I pull her out, I'm gonna be like, would you like me to go in front, maybe?
Magpie looks at
Good.
Smoke, and Magpie goes,
Ugh.
"Oh, they're all stupid."
I've just been
gonna-
chuckling to myself the whole time.
I'm gonna look at Smoke because I can see him chuckling, and my eyes are gonna go. I'm gonna just give him just a look
Magpie looks at
of frustration.
Magpie
Hey.
looks at her, and he starts to hiss at her. Goes,
Hey, at least you missed the snare trap.
I love I just want to be like, I would just throw Smoke in. Like, you just pick him up. He's a child. He's like the size
Well,
of
that
a
was
small
my
child.
neck. That was my
Yeah.
walking back there and grabbing hold of him.
"I'll bite you." I swear
And-
to
If you
I'll
touch
bite
me
you.
with your
Hey.
filthy hands, I swear to God, I'll cut them off.
I'll bite you.
You guys are both small enough that I'm pretty sure I could pick you both up and throw you into the pit, no problem.
Or are you gonna
Listen-
miss like you did with the goblins?
Of note, Valerian, it made sense obviously for you to offer to go first because literally like split seconds before Ballista set either of them off, you noticed both of the traps. But before you could actually like reach out to warn her, she set them off.
I feel like almost everybody in the party would notice the traps.
Actually, everyone's passive perception was enough to see the snare, but only Valerian's was enough to see the pit. So you would have had all of you, other than Valerian, would have had to actively search for that pit. Okay,
I'm
so
going to begrudgingly let him go in front of me.
all right, Valerian. So on your way, would you? Are you proceeding cautiously?
Yeah, I'd like to travel like kind of half speed and keep an eye out for any more traps.
Okay.
Like I'll kind of slow the party down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, not a problem. So, let's see. This is 5 hours. So, the rest of the way, you actually are able to continue on pretty much unabated. And there doesn't appear to be any more traps lining the ways. The goblins clearly were confident that their first 2 traps early on in the trail would be enough to thwart anyone searching for searching their trail. All right, so at the end of the trail, you guys are going to be changing page, so don't worry about this. Oh God, hold on. Let me just take a look at this. What are you guys doing? Just rolling each other?
Yeah, they're fucking chasing each other right now.
Yeah. All right.
It's like a
So-
GPS trainer.
Yeah. Okay. So at the end of this trail, you come to a slight clearing with a stream leading up to a cave. Thickets and forest lining each side of this little clearing. And I'll set this up in the party order. So Valerian was first. Smoke and Magpie can kind of be in the back.
Dan says throw the possum in the river. Or Kevin says throw the possum in the river.
Doesn't like to be wet.
The halfling's going first.
So you guys are all there. Let me give you guys access to your stuff. So what I'll say is it's 11:28. Up to you guys right now whether you want to press on or stop here.
That's a good stopping point.
I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, it don't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to me either.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we there's certainly areas in here we can stop as well. So if God, this is going so slow trying to give you guys access to your tokens.
Kevin, how's the D&D? Since he's the one watching it.
All right. So let me just get you guys access here. I'll be able to do this actually more ahead of time now that everyone's in the Roll20.
He said very good.
Is everyone enjoying themselves so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I
All right.
almost died.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
I'm in danger.
you you very almost died.
Sooner or later, Magpie's gonna say that. He's gonna look around going, "I'm in danger." That's it.
I like the way Smoke
Okay.
plays. I like how he's just an arrogant asshole.
Yeah, and there's more to come.
and Jen thinks Magpie's cute.
Okay,
I do,
so
little possum boy.
Ma'am, I'm 24.
Small boy.
new music. Okay, so you following the goblin's trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. What would you like to do?
I'm dying.
Jump in the water!
Well, guys, it looks like we've come to the end of the trail.
Nah,
Do
there's
we
got to
go
be
in the
something
cave?
else around here.
Quick, big lady, throw me.
Well, there's that
Gladly.
cave up ahead where the stream comes out of.
Throw me.
Can I throw Magpie
Throw me across the river.
into the
Possum.
bushes?
Possum. I am a possum. Listen, I've been through worse. Throw me.
No, I'm not gonna touch him yet.
Why? I'm fuzzy.
Yeah,
Look-
but you're obnoxious.
Look at my coat. I am nice.
Are there any tracks or anything?
So the basically it's similar to the trail. Obviously, like the several dozen goblin tracks and 2 bodies were dragged up into here. So that trail appears to be heading towards the cave mouth.
I think we got to go to the cave mouth. It's a pain in the ass, but I think that's the only option we have. 'Cause I would like to get paid for all of this.
Go ahead, Halfling. You take the lead.
Ooh, why so spicy? Why so spicy?
I'm just gonna ignore what she said. I'm like, all right, big girl, go ahead.
Tall woman,
No.
please. Look at my eyes. Look at his face. Can you?
I'm gonna glance down at Magpie.
Please.
Or roll
What are
my
you s-
eyes.
What are you
I'm gonna
saying
roll
please
my
for?
eyes.
Can you go first?
I'm gonna roll my eyes and I'll begrudgingly just go, fine.
And then now Magpie's in wrong circles around her, going like, "Thanks, thanks."
He's like fucking Navi from
It's
fucking
so
Ocarina
cute.
of Time.
Hey, listen.
Can everyone roll perception checks?
Okay.
Kevin thinks we should throw the possum.
Stop!
I got a 15.
I
Fucking
gotta find it first.
I got a fucking 6.
I got a solid 8.
21.
Okay, wait. So who were the 6 and the 8?
That was me
Hello.
and Bears.
Okay, so you guys are watching Magpie run around like a fucking idiot, dancing around Ballista, kind of going nuts. But Valerian, Ballista, and Magpie, when this is going on, you hear noises from behind this thicket right here. Oh wait, hold on. Where is? Wait, did it not ping?
No.
Hold on.
Ding.
Hold on.
Like over here.
Max.
Wait, hold on. I got it. Oh god, yeah. This is going. It's going really slow. That's crazy.
Magpie's ears
No.
shoot up. and then he starts, and then he's on all
Over
fours
here.
and starts to growl.
The right here.
Throw the possum.
Wait,
Damn
there's
it.
things in there. Don't
Wait,
throw me in
wait,
there yet.
wait.
So no.
Can
So
I-
the three of you hear noises coming from back there, and they're very familiar as goblins are going to attack. Everyone roll initiative.
All right,
Yeah.
give me
the-
a good initiative.
However, Smoke and Varys are surprised by this because you guys didn't notice. Basically,
there we go.
you guys took too long to act.
I got 10.
Another solid 8.
I got a 22.
15.
Hold on, wait.
Nice natural 20.
Thank you.
Dumb whore.
I still have a +5, so I get to go first.
Hold on.
Not
Wait,
really.
how deep is the water?
It's no, it's just a small stream. You can
Oh,
you can
okay, alright,
cross
cool.
it. Yeah,
Can
you
I
cross it.
can
no
I
problem.
cross it?
Yes, I'll allow
Okay.
that because honestly I don't even think it's specific enough on the.
Magpie is gonna jump up and down, going, "Lady, throw me, throw me, throw me."
Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't even like mention the depth. It's low enough for you to be able to get through. Hold on.
I just get swept downstream. Just, ah!
So
I would laugh.
hold on, and then
I think I'll laugh too.
oh, okay. What was the highest initiative?
22 for Smoke.
All right, Smoke. Well, you're not getting a turn this time anyway. So
Oh, fuck you, DM.
who is next?
21 for Valerian.
Okay, Valerian, 21. Next.
Ballista had a 15.
Okay.
Magpie 10.
Ballista 15, Magpie 10, and Varys.
I got a solid 8.
So not only do you not get a turn this time, you're going last. Then, so basically, the battle will be over before it's your turn.
I got a rock.
I got a charger. Um,
I actually have a rock.
Don't forget
yes.
battle
Oh
music.
yeah, I want to know
Oh.
what that is.
how long does that last? Is that a day or
Oh
is it
no,
until you
no, it's
cast
a
again?
minute, so I'd have to do it again.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. All right,
Special
so it would be Smoke's turn, but he is surprised this round. So Valerian, you're going to get to act. You can see rustling through the thicket right here, and like you can tell that there are goblins on the other side that oh, you guys can't see them yet, can you? Hold on. Oh my god, Roll20 is going so slow right now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Kevin said typical, making the mentally handicapped go last.
Sorry. Actually, Michael, what have you
All
done
right.
today?
Okay, so
what?
so you hear the rustling of familiar sounds through that thicket, and based on the last battle, you know that these goblins like to use the trees as as cover. So you can tell their whereabouts. It doesn't. It's so dense that you can barely see through that thicket. So while you hear them and notice slight movement, you actually can't. It's very hard to actually see them through there.
I would like to. I can't. Valerian's gonna kind of just try and get everyone's attention and say, Guys, we're not alone." And I'm gonna reach into my pouch and I'm gonna pull out 3 stones,
Mhm.
and they're gonna start. I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, and they're gonna start glowing white.
Okay. Is that oh, it's
The
a bonus action.
action.
Man, your stuff's nice. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to um I'm gonna kind of stay behind everybody, and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Oh yeah, because your sling is pretty short range, right?
Yeah, it's well. So here's I can either use a sling or
Oh yeah, because it's yeah. Even though it's a bonus action, it's
I can
still
either use a sling or I can throw it. part of magic stone is you can
Oh, you can throw it. Okay.
anyone can throw it.
And what's the range on a throw?
So it does. A throw is 60 feet. A
Okay.
sling is 30, 60.
Oh, so like a throw is just a flat one range. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yep. But a throw will do slightly less damage, but I won't have disadvantage over
Like,
30 feet.
yeah, like you'll never have disadvantage. It's just
Yeah.
always within. Okay. All right. So you took the dodge action and imbued your stones with your mystical starry light. Next is the goblins, and they, from within their little uh, like, oh god, like their pillbox basically, they're going to fire an arrow at the, actually they're gonna fire it at Magpie because he was running around. That's what actually caught their attention. Him running circles around Ballista. So does a 16 hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay. So that's going to be 3 piercing damage. And
Ah.
the other one also rolled a 16, and he's going to do 6 piercing damage.
Oh shit!
Are you down?
Are you down?
I got 1 life left.
You have 10 health. Nice. That's not bad. Okay. So yeah, so the goblins from their little cover, yeah, they're obviously standing guard, so they used it effectively. They fired their arrows, and this one's just gonna move to there to get a better view. Next will be Ballista.
Guys, I'm not feeling well.
Not your turn. Not your turn. Ballista, what would you like to do?
I'm going to I can't see them and I don't want to.
I mean, you can see, like, they're in there. It's just you don't have like full visibility to them. So
Alright.
like you see them through like the thicket. So you can discern where they are, but they're in cover basically.
Yeah. I want to, I guess, try to find a way around.
Okay. I mean,
Safest
you
way
can
around.
walk.
So I'm gonna go. Hold on.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel well.
Oh no.
Mr. Smoke.
I can move
don't feel
diagonal in
good.
those
Mr.
boxes, right?
Smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Just remember, every second diagonal is an
That's-
extra 5 feet. So like you did.
Oh, are we not
5?
doing the ruler thing? Because I think
Oh.
on
Oh,
roll
Ruler
I
thing is
20
nice.
Oh, okay.
on roll 20, I think each
Yeah.
diagonal's only 5.
Oh.
So however you want to do it.
Yeah.
you
I mean,
need to
That's how
establish
I've
it
been
now.
doing. That's how I did it.
well, because
So I
that'd
could
be
do
what,
that and make that
5,
20?
10, 15, 12. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, like, I don't know if I like that.
We can keep it the way we used to do it.
Yeah, like that, because that's kind of like rules as written in the book.
Yeah.
I would prefer that, just because like it'll be easier for me when I'm doing mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I would
how do you want me
say.
to do it then?
Well, you can go through the
5,
water. Like you can go
10.
through the water. It's just every second diagonal is an extra 5 feet. So, like,
That'd be 15?
no, that would be
Yes, that would be
right there is 15. If you go one more diagonal,
And
it'd be
that's
20.
20.
unless
Yep.
anything is anything difficult terrain.
No, I'm not gonna. The water's not gonna hinder you there.
And then I could just do 25, 30.
Yeah, you can get up to that goblin. Yep.
Surprise, shorty.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right.
Is that Dominic?
I'm gonna grade
Yeah,
it.
it was. No,
You're gonna grade.
He was
Alright.
Daryl.
it's Kevin.
It was Daryl.
A 17?
Yes, that hits.
Oh, they're dead. They gotta be dead.
Her min
9?
damage. Yeah, he's dead. So, so you walk around this goblin line, and like both of them are peering through. Like they were clearly looking at Magpie, and they're readying their thing. And you just like run around the corner with your great axe, and like the one out of the corner of the eye sees the movement, and it like his bow is still trained through the thicket, and he just turns his head in horror as he sees this beast of a woman like rushing towards him. And you just swing your great axe to the side and just like dig it into his flank. And the look of horror just stays on his face as he just goes down bleeding out from the side, from a huge gash in his side. That was easy enough.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. What else would you like to do?
I can't do anything else.
All right, and
I'm not going to rage this time.
yeah, next is Magpie.
Can I go through the water?
Yeah,
Can I go through the trees?
you cannot go through the trees.
Bitch.
You have to go around them.
All right.
You can attack through the trees. Like you can shoot. Obviously, they can shoot arrows out. Now they have a better vantage, but
Yeah.
they can. You can shoot through the trees if you'd like.
Magpie is gonna turn around and he's gonna pull on the pant leg of of a Valerian and goes, "Can you heal me? I can't feel my legs."
I can't feel my legs.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn back around and I'm gonna lock in a crossbow into my fucking a crossbow bolt into my crossbow and shoot at the fucking goblin.
Okay.
Can't feel my legs. Boom.
So go ahead and make your roll.
He can't see without his glasses.
Why is this not playing the right way?
Does a 19 hit for a damage of 3?
19 to hit, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that hits, and you'll do 3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So, while it is hard to see through the thicket, you do manage to strike true with your crossbow, and you kind of wing him on the arm as he's aiming out at you.
Can I play dead, or is it an action?
That is a read it. It's a reaction, I believe.
Okay, so then I can't do it yet.
Yeah.
Could he have
like,
done it after he got shot?
Yes. Yeah, he
Okay.
could have. Yeah. Let me just.
Ah!
Because if you go down to feats and it says as a reaction from an enemy making a successful attack on you, or a trigger of your choosing, so it's still a reaction. Like you can't just do it from anything. You have to be reacting to something. So since it's on your turn, that's really not how that would work.
Okay, before I do one more thing, I just want to say every time you see Jen's name, Valista, I think of the vine of the guy going, "Has anyone told you that you look like Beyonce?"
No, they usually tell me I look like Shalissa.
Who's
Who's
Shalissa?
that? Me.
Me, Nick. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, we got banned. Thanks, Kurt.
I didn't. Hey, I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
And Magpie doesn't look at his legs and goes, "I can't feel them," and that's it.
Okay. So Magpie, that's it for you. Varus would be next, but he is surprised, so we'll go back up to Smoke. You get your turn.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm gonna shoot my short bow at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
21
That's gonna hit. You're gonna kill him.
for 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So
All right, so we got 2 DPS on the team.
yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So again, your your keen eye manages to spot an opening in the thicket, and your arrow just goes through and it strikes him right in the gut, and he just keels over. All right.
Yeah.
And we can drop out of initiative for that.
Valerian's immediately gonna go, "Oh my god, Magpie, are you okay?" And he's gonna like check his legs.
And Magpie is like half dead, and she's like, "He knows my name."
Oh God.
Not because I asked you, but because I listened.
um,
Can I look
yeah.
through the
Actually,
goblins' bodies, knowing that Smoke is gonna want to go through them first?
yeah. Well,
So
so
while I'm back there,
Vallista, since you are on that side, on the east side of the stream, flowing from the cave mouth, a small area in the briar thickets has been hollowed out to form a lookout post or blind. Wooden planks flatten out the briars and provide room for the guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including the pair of goblins you just saw lurking. Um, so you can give me a perception check if you want to check them.
yes.
While she's doing that, I'd like to cast Goodberry.
19, baby.
Goodberry, okay. So 19, yeah. So you
Welcome to
you check
Goodberry.
you check the goblins, and just like the other ones, they just have like barely usable weapons on them, and they're just wearing rags essentially. You do notice the where is it? Hold on. Yeah. So you do notice as you're checking their bodies that all of their you didn't check the other bodies, but so Smoke, you would have noticed this as well, but like all the goblins, their teeth are like sharpened, and so they appear like jagged and more fierce than just like a standard goblin. They're all like all their teeth are like like manually sharpened and ground down.
Ew.
Yeah.
That sounds
I'm
good.
gonna. I hold out my hands, and 10 berries appear in my hands, and I'm just gonna say to Magpie, take as many as you need to feel healthy again, my friend.
And he takes 9.
I know I need exactly 9 of these.
Now, and now Magpie gets up and he starts to run around, and he goes, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
That's
I
how
like
we
how
got in trouble last time.
You also don't need to eat for the rest of the day.
yeah, and I also like how Magpie inherently knew that each berry would heal exactly 1 health.
Magpie's smart
He's
All right.
one with the
Fair.
force.
Yeah. Okay.
and possible.
I'll hold on. I'll hold on to that 1 berry, and I'll just put it in my pocket.
And then Magpie grabs onto Valerian's leg and goes, "Thank you."
All
And-
right.
I'm gonna lean over to Valerian and be like, "He's yours now. You can keep him."
I'm gonna look at Smoke in disbelief. But Smoke, we shared a cottage together. We were in the same hay bed.
We're not bringing this.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes, I love it. Okay. All right.
Because we were
So
too
is there-
poor for 2 cots,
Well,
Magpie.
Is there
Valerian looks at Smoke and tries to discern like his reaction to Magpie saying they shared a bed.
And then all I hear is Magpie going.
Yeah, you
Oh
just
my
see
God.
Smoke reaching for his dagger.
so
All right.
back in that little cove? It's just that little like lookout spot, right? It's nothing
Yeah,
else?
yeah. There's nothing else in there. That's just where it was basically just their hideout post.
Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, walk back around, cleaning off my great axe. And
And Magpie turns around and goes, "There's another one!" And then I play dead.
You can only do that once per short or long rest, just so you know.
Well, I play dead because I don't know that she's over there, so I see her and I go,
how
"Ah!"
did he not see me go back there though?
Because I have anxiety.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Why do I feel like Magpie's gonna be more hectic than a what?
So yeah, you're playing dead. Wait, can everyone make insight checks?
Here we go.
How good is my insight? Let's see.
13.
My insight's not very good. I'll take a
17.
19 though.
14.
I got a 15.
Okay, so all of you see Magpie. No, yeah, Magpie, you didn't need to make an insight check. So all of you see Magpie drop down to the ground, limp, and then he's just laying there, like belly up, and then all of you are like, what the fuck is he doing? And then you see his eyes open, and he's like looking around, like, do they notice? Do they notice?
My tongue's out.
Yeah.
I go.
And then, but like,
They go
so he just
Berry
flopped.
in my pocket. I go, did I do something wrong?
Yeah, I was saying, you all see him flop to the ground, but like, you're all just like wondering like why he just did that.
I'm
Well,
gonna walk.
technically-
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Don't worry, he does this all the time. He's not actually dead. Now I'm gonna kick him."
Yeah. All here's a.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna kick him hard, but like I'm gonna like nudge him with my foot so he stops acting like an asshole.
I'm gonna turn to Ballista and go. Not that I'm arguing with the results, but I notice you're really good with that axe.
Thank you.
Have you had formal training?
Magpie looks up and goes, "I think they're flirting."
I've had practice.
You're not gonna say anything about my bow work?
Well, you're also a fine shot, Master Halfling.
Only when you stop
Oh,
being rude.
don't call me master.
Smoke. It's because you don't have a vagina.
That's surprising, actually.
Don't worry, Smoke. You're one of the best archers I know.
So you guys shared a bed together?
He talks.
Shut up, crumb boy. Go feed your bird.
Bird.
I'm gonna be like Bird.
I look around for a bird.
What?
Oh, Magpie. Okay, so Magpie gets up like really fast, and he runs towards what's her name? Ballista.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Can I see your wings?"
I'm going to give him a look and say, "What? Are you sure?"
Yes. Can I see your wings?
Okay, I'm just gonna, like, I guess pull my wings out and just,
Just like fan him
just
out.
flex. Yeah, fan
And
them
then
out.
Magpie like scurries around her and like looks around and goes, "I can make something just like this. I can make me fly if you will let me diagram your wings.
Paint me like one of your Draw me like one of your French girls.
I can draw you like how I juice smoke in the cottage."
Oh my god.
I'm going to
You want to see it?
promptly.
I'll look at Smoke and I'll go. It's okay. I've slept with lots of woodland animals too.
And then Magpie turns around and goes, "What?"
Like
I'm gonna.
overnight, not sexually. Of
After
course.
that, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Never mind. Call me master. You're fucking weird."
I'm going to fold up my wings.
And then Magpie watches her walking back her base, and I circle around her the whole entire time. "You can fly. You can fly."
So I'm gonna go up
Well,
to Magpie.
we haven't seen her fly yet. To be fair, Magpie.
Oh, she has wings.
I'm gonna go up
Wings.
to Magpie, and you know how like you grab a cat by the back of their neck and they go immobile? I'm gonna do that to Magpie and look at him and be like, "Can you fucking settle down?"
You're gonna pick up a creature that's larger than
No,
you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pick him up. Like I'm gonna grab him by the back of his neck.
And then Magpie's gonna sheepishly look at the ground, and go, "Okay."
Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, so okay.
Oh God.
No, yeah, so go ahead, Mike.
Oh, he's doing his roll. for
Oh,
whatever.
no.
Oh my god! Why?
So
What
like
did
so
you-
so do what you just said, like do the action that you just said you wanted to do.
Okay, I snap my fingers.
Okay.
It's wild magic.
And then and then oh yeah, it's mental. Okay. So all right. All right. Joe,
Oh, great.
can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, it's that
Oh, God.
fucking thing.
18.
18. Okay. Yeah. So you just feel this force basically like try to sweep, like you just feel this force sweep at the back of your legs, but like you're really confused as to what just happened. You don't fall, but you kind of like your knees like like push forward, but you kind of like regain your balance, and you just there's nothing around you. You're not really sure as to what could have caused that. But you did feel something like push it at the back of your legs, but not enough to make you fall.
Now, can I like I heard him snap his fingers, right?
Yeah. So actually,
Can I discern that it was probably him?
well, so actually, Varys, make a sleight of hand check.
12.
What is your passive perception? Smoke?
13.
Okay, so you kind of make a connection that as soon as he snapped, like almost immediately after he snapped his fingers, you felt this brush against your legs. But that's kind of speculation because he didn't, other than him snapping his fingers, you didn't see anything. He didn't make any other motions. There's nothing around you. But
I
you
also
do
didn't say
notice that,
anything.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't speak at all. So like,
Smoke doesn't care. He's gonna look at Varys and be like, "I'm on to you, you dirty warlock."
Can Magpie say something to Ballista?
Also,
Okay.
did you just use? Never mind. Oh no, that's fine actually. Oh yeah, go you go ahead. You guys go.
So Magpie tugs on Ballista's like whatever she's wearing. I don't know what she's wearing. And he goes, "Hey, next time there's enemies, you should throw me at them, and I'll do this." And then Magpie takes out 2 daggers and does the scariest face that he can do.
Oh my god! Just stabbing there.
Yeah, it's like he's just like this.
Aw.
Joe, he's fucking Payton from Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh my god, he is Payton.
Who's Payton?
He's from
That's a-
Dungeons and Daddies.
I'm playing my character, so it's just like Magpie's just like he's like crouching, like it's just terrifying. Imagine seeing this come to your face.
I'm gonna yell over to Ballista and be like, "I've seen it work before. It's surprising that it works, but it does work."
Imagine seeing a fat old possum with daggers coming at you. Like that's scary. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, listen, hey, listen, yeah, you think so? I think it'll work, right?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Absolutely.
Magpie is literally just fucking Dan.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So you've cleared out the goblins in the area. You've collected yourselves, and there's a stream and a cave mouth. This, based on the time, this is probably a decent place to cut the session. Are you guys going to be doing anything before going in?
I mean, Valerian will probably just tell everyone, something like, if we're going to explore this cave, I just want everyone to know that I'm not going to be able to do any healing until I get some more rest. So we're going to have to be extra careful.
Magpie is doing circles, one spot going. I feel great.
Yeah, and I think, do you guys want to do any rest before we?
Yeah, I got short rest, so I can play dead again.
Is it a long course?
I will vote for not a short rest because a short rest isn't going to do me any good.
Well, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do you any good. Yeah,
What the fuck? Where'd you go?
and
Did you lose them?
oh yeah, yeah. So he'd get his playing possum back. Varys would gain his spell slot back.
I mean, it will, like, if we're voting, then Valerian as a character
Yeah,
would
yeah.
vote that time is of the essence.
Okay.
Hello.
Time.
Alright. So that thing.
Was
So
everyone-
basically,
everyone else-
do you
was
want a
everyone
short
else
rest or not?
Yes.
Everyone else?
Yeah, short rest looks
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, may as well.
Ballista,
Okay.
did you fall asleep?
Like, no, I'm here.
Okay. And actually, because Ballista, are you healed? Or did you still have damage taken
No, I
from?
still have damage.
Yeah. All right. So if you like, so if you do, you guys want to take a short rest before you would venture in the cave?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, why not?
Probably
Okay,
head over
'cause the-
here, right?
Yeah, because
Take your short rest. 3, 2, 1, go.
Scouts.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Yeah. So you can use their goblin blind as
Yeah.
a place to rest. Okay. So then everyone can mark off a short rest. Anyone who wants to use the hit dice, which I think the only one that would need to would be a Ballista, if she wants to, because everyone else I think is at full health.
Yeah.
So you guys can mark off a short rest. Ballista can use a hit die if she would like to regain health back. And
12.
Jesus,
Shit.
you got Matt. Oh no, not Max, but
So
yeah. So
I
you're
heal.
full health. Yeah. So yeah, you heal. Okay. So you're fully healed. Are your rages after a long rest? You get your
Yeah.
rages back. Okay. So you still have one left though, right? For the day.
Yeah, I still have one left for the day.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this is a decent stopping point based on the time.
Guys,
And-
look, I'm in the trees. I'm a monkey.
Get out of the fucking trees. I'm gonna take away fucking. I'm gonna take away your ability to move tokens. No.
Only
Okay.
Dan, only Dan's.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Good stuff.
Good session.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot I had
Guys,
healing.
that was awesome.
I am exhausted from being happy.
Well,
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
be the end of the stream.
Yeah. You can cut the stream.
Adios.
Yeah.
Bye,
next,
y'all.
next
Bye.
Tuesday.
Bye, Kevin.
Same
Yeah.
time. Yeah, bye, Kevin.
By Kevin and Kevin's wife, I think.
Kevin goes, woohoo!
Woohoo.
All right.
Yeah, let me cut it.
Okay.